I'm Eric Perkins. Welcome to our YouTube channel about construction stuff. This video is not sponsored by anybody. It's just my honest opinion of a tool that everybody's been wondering about, including me, because I do framing all the time, and that's this DeWalt cordless framing nailer. So let's start by rewinding a little bit. I'm 38 years old. I've been building houses most of my life, starting when I was like 14 years old with my dad, who was a builder. So I'm actually old enough, because I started so early, to remember the day where we didn't even have pneumatic nailers. We literally built houses with a hammer and a pile of nails. Even putting down sheeting like this on a whole house, we would just dump out the bucket of nails, grab one at a time, and pound them in. So when my dad bought the first pneumatic nailer that we owned, my mind was blown. I'm like, how did we live without a pneumatic nailer? We can nail like 50 nails a minute instead of 10. It was incredible. Over the years, pneumatic nailers have come a long way. This is the latest model that we have, and it's not brand new either. This is a Passload F350S. The S is for special edition. I guess that means it's orange, okay? We got this as a package deal by buying like a whole pallet of Passload nails. We got a free nail gun. So we do that pretty often, where we buy a ton of nails and get a free framing nailer. And I've got no complaints about this except for the air hose. This will hold about 80 nails. It's about 10 pounds. Here's the nailer we're gonna be reviewing today. Now this is the 21 degree, like I said. That's the nailer that my friend has. I actually just ordered a couple of these, but I ordered the 30 degree, which will hold regular 30 degree paper collated nails like I'm used to using, that are much more tightly packaged than the 21 degree plastic collated nails. And with the 30 degree, it'll actually hold 55 nails, which again is 25 less than the Passload, but there are some other advantages. Obviously, the biggest advantage is there is no air hose. Basically, you are not constrained by a compressor, power, and air hose. Nothing except the length of the battery life of this tool. You can walk all around a job site, in different rooms, out of different rooms, on different floors, without dragging an air hose. So that obviously is a huge advantage. But how well does it actually work? That's the question I had. So after using this gun for a day with my friend who owns it, what I found out was that yes, it will actually sink 3-inch ring shank nails into a triple ply yellow pine girder, which is pretty great. It also has a bump mode, so you just hold the trigger just like you would on a regular nail gun with the orange trigger, and you can just bump and shoot nails as fast as this will allow you, which is awesome. The DeWalt website says that it will shoot up to 700 nails, which is a lot, on one 4 amp hour battery, fully charged. We've been using a 5 amp hour battery, and we've gone through 2 batteries in 2 days, doing a small structure. This isn't a huge scale project. Here's some features that this tool has, and I'm pretty sure that the 30 degree model will have the same features. You have a depth adjustment that's easy to use. No tools required right here. It does come with a scuff-free nosing that I took off because I don't like it for framing. This also has 2 modes, okay? In mode number 2, it shoots nails much deeper and it runs at a higher RPM. Let's test that. I won't shoot you, bud. Hear that? And then mode 1 is for shooting shorter nails into softer material, and you can hear the difference in the RPM. So that's nice. If you're gonna go from shooting framing nails into something hard to shooting 2 3/8 nails into something soft, you won't blow the nails all the way through sheeting, which is nice because we have to adjust our air pressure or our depth on our nail guns to prevent that blow through on sheeting that we do. Okay, let's test these 2 different modes. We've got mode 2, bump trigger mode, 3-inch galvanized ring shank nails into yellow pine, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, we're gonna switch to mode 1, which is not as powerful, still in bump trigger mode. And you can see the difference. It doesn't shoot it in all the way, but that's very desirable in some cases when you're using shorter nails and softer materials you don't want to blow through. One other thing that I was concerned about was the weight. Now this tool weighs a little more than my Passload gun, but this is the 21 degree model, which is older. The newer model weighs 8 pounds without a battery, whereas my Passload nailer weighs 10.5. So it's actually probably about the same, including the battery. And that's important if you're framing all day, your arm and your wrist become fatigued. And so this tool is really not any heavier, which is pretty amazing. What do you think, Ray? Are they the same, or which is more?
This one might be a little more.
Switch hands, your right hand's stronger.
Yeah, your right hand's stronger. So this is very subjective, like Ray's arm strength comparison, by the way.
Have you seen my muscles?
Yeah, I've seen them. So how does this gun shoot nails with a battery? Well, it spins a flywheel, almost how a normal battery drill would spin a drill head. And then when you pull the trigger, a catch comes off of the flywheel and actually drives the pin that drives the nail. So that's why the flywheel can just keep spinning and keep firing nails every time you pull the trigger. Other features that you can find on this gun are a rafter hook. Now this is plastic, whereas the one on my pass load is metal, and I think a lot stronger, but it hasn't broken yet. And the other feature this thing has is a jam clearing lever, and it will actually light up right here in this little screen down here. This tool also comes with an Allen key that's attached to the unit that you can pull out to remove the head nuts if you need to.
Hey, what happened?
So here's the one con to this thing is with ring shank nails through this into yellow pine, it's actually bending a few of the nails over. It's actually got the power to put the nails in, but the nail shank itself is not strong enough with this particular brand of nails, which they're Hitachi, plastic collated 21 degree. So I think it's more of a nail issue than a gun issue, but it is an issue if you're getting nails bent over and doing this instead of shooting stuff. Let me take the battery out.
I think it's nail diameter, so those are 0.12.
Yeah, yeah. So there it is. You can see that point, what is that, a 0.11?
0.113 versus 0.12.
Yeah, so that's a 0.113 diameter nail. In conclusion, am I going to get rid of my pass load pneumatic nailer? No, definitely not. This is going to stay in my truck, as well as a compressor and the airlines, because this is a trusted workhorse. And if I need super high volume or super high speed, this is the tool I'm going to go to. But if I need to get around the job, climb up in rafters, climb through a floor system, go all around a house, or do smaller jobs, I think this is the tool I'm going to be grabbing from now on. Thanks for watching our video today. If you've got one of these guns, please feel free to leave comments about what you think about it, or if you have major issues with it, because I haven't so far, but maybe there are issues that I'm not aware of. Have a great one. That's a tough call. I think this is a little heavier.
A little bit.
And that's my on hand. So.
Your what hand?
My on right hand.
On what?
Yeah, what does on mean? What the hell does on mean?
Could be anything.